Alright, as you can see from the title of the lesson today is called Chemical Bonding. I finished teaching you about periodic table. So, you still remember? I say atoms will either give or receive electrons, right? You still remember? I categorized periodic table into two parts. So, what are the two parts? Now, if your answer is, get ready. Now, if you say that, oh, I remember, there are metals and non-metals. Good for you. So, I always categorize them to metals and non-metals. Now, of course, make sure that your periodic table is staying right in front of you. Now, I said before as well, you will draw the staircase, climb staircase, climb staircase, climb staircase. This side are your metals and this side are your non-metals, right? Now, so, you remember I said as well, when they form ions, atoms either give electrons or receive electrons, depending on which one is easier for them to form a stable electronic structure, a very sexy name called SES. So, when it comes to chemical bonding, it's the same principle. The atoms will either give or receive depending on one part, whichever that's easier for them to form a, let's repeat ourselves again, stable electronic structure. Now, metals. Man, I remember I said before, your job is to give, alright? So, metals generally will give away electrons, alright? Now, after you give, I say it's better to give than to receive. So, your charge becomes positive. Now, non-metals, on the other hand, they will receive electrons. So, receive. Women, remember I said to you before as well that how many electrons you can receive depending on the number of electrons that you have, the spaces that you have at the outermost shell. Okay, so it doesn't mean that wow, you have a lot of electrons given to you, so you will receive all. No. It depends on how many spaces you have in the outermost shell. And ultimately, everything will bring us back to what? SES, a stable electronic structure. However, for non-metals, there's one more. Besides receiving electrons, they can also share. Alright? So, non-metals, they either receive electrons or they share electrons among themselves. Now, and from here, it will bring me to two major bonding that you're going to learn later on. So when you give electrons for the metals and when the non-metals receive, this part of the bonding, we call them ionic bond. Alright? It's called ionic bond. Alright. Let me draw a good box to highlight it. Now, next one. When non-metals, they share among themselves, that will bring me to another bonding called covalent bond. Alright, so now can you see a clearer picture of chemical bonding? It all boils down to your periodic table as well. So, metals will give electrons and non-metals will receive. This portion will come to a conclusion of a new bonding called what? Ionic bond over here at this side. Now, for non-metals on the other hand, when they share among themselves, you will form a what? Covalent bond, which is at this part. So, did you get that? As I say, for chemical bonding, you will also use your periodic table very closely. So, the first thing that you do is always to draw the staircase. Take 2 steps. Climb staircase, and climb staircase. Alright, after you draw the staircase, another important thing that I take note is look closely at your group 1 element. Now remember that group 1, all of them has what charge? Tell me. I say before, they have a charge of 1 plus. Why is that so? Because firstly, they are metals and they have 1 electrons at the outermost shell. And how do they form SES? They will give away 1 electrons. Alright? So 1 plus for group 1. How about group 2? Group 2 will be 2 plus. How about group 3? Now, take a quick look at group 3. Now, group 3 over here, you have aluminium, gallium, iridium, and thulium.